It is the Neon Ninja Facade, the New Age Plague Gory, former IWC Tag Team Champions who dominated the division in 2010 into 2011, 55 weeks as champions, the second longest in the history of IWC. Facade is also a former tag champion with Johnny Gargano, and both these men are former Super Indie champions. IWC originals, they trained here, they started here, they flourished here, and now they come back full-fledged superstars. And they have a chance at Tag Team Glory once again. Now rejoined by Benjamin C. Steele. How can you be proud of the way Chris LaRusso won that match?
Joe, I need a doctor.
All right, never mind. Let you get your bearings about yourself through the entrances, and we'll check back in with you in just a couple of minutes. But Facade and Gory have an opportunity to come back to IWC and make history all over again 7 years after their first tag title win. Oh no. The fraternity, Channing Decker and Trent Gibson, after their embarrassing behavior towards Daniel Hooven these past couple of months, they're still going to go up further.
Celebration. In 16 years, the IWC has never seen a tag team so dominant as the fraternity. And what a pleasure it is to interrupt you two bags of bones tonight. And even though we have to do this in front of each and every one of these sinkhole fans, make no mistake about it, once we beat you tonight, the fraternity will be the greatest tag team not only in IWC history, but in all of time and space. And you gotta believe that that is a total flat move.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the IWC Tag Team Championship. Introducing first, the man in charge of the belt sound referee, DJ Sensation. And now, the challengers at a total combined weight of 403 pounds, the New Age Plague, Gory, and the Neon Ninja, Facade, the former IWC Tag Team Champions,
What a homecoming for FAE.
And their opponent from the Ivy League with a total combined FAT score of 1,000. They are winning, defending IWC Tag Team Champions, Channing Decker, Trent Gibson,
Be BC Steel, who can stop the fraternity and how? That's a question I've been wondering because we're coming up on 1 year since they last lost here in IWC. If you really think about it, you have to go back, what is it now, some 15, 16 months. The fraternity have been tag team champions for that entire stretch except for 2 weeks.
Well, Joe, excuse me, over here.
You just there to see the prizes, not to cut you off, but the IWC Tag Team Champs have been held through the years by such teams as Sexual Harassment and the Devil's Advocates, Matt Cross and Josh Prohibition, Cleveland Mafia, the Gambino family, DJ Z and Gory, the Founding Fathers, the STDs, and all the way up to the fraternity, present-day Irish Airborne, now known as OI4K, the longest reigning tag champions ever, and the team Facade and Gory beat to win the prize.
What? Take a drink, bro. What? I said take a drink, bro. What?
Wow, the two most annoying things in wrestling, bros and whats.
Why won't Facade just take the drink? What, he can't
If somebody
party?
starts talking about making towns, I'm leaving.
Oh, you don't deserve this, bro.
You don't deserve the drink.
That was a party foul. You don't spill a drink. Especially when Channing Decker hands it to you.
I don't want to trust Channing Decker to hand me anything. Sorry. Oh, hard right hand.
Well, you just handed Facade a straight right to the face.
BC Steel, please finish your point before we went on about the history of the tag team champions at the top of the heel kick. What needs to happen to stop the fraternity, and what's on your mind heading into this match?
Well, I don't know if anybody can stop the fraternity, Joe. Think about all the think about all the people that have been in the fraternity's way, and the only reason they ever have that one small loss is because Booker T cheated to help them help out Remy and Keith Hutt.
Well, if Facade and Gory are successful here, they're not going to do it for the Booker T's. They are going to do it for themselves, and they want to get back on top and get a regular spot here in IWC again. Facade and Gory haven't been in IWC, but they've been traveling the world, wrestling every week in Canada, Mexico, all over the United States. Facade's been as far away as, where? Singapore, Malaysia, Russia? A lot of countries you don't even think have wrestling. Facade has wrestled.
I didn't even know some of those countries had people. They're very barren waste. But you know what? For everything they've done, and it's very, very impressive, they've never taken on the front.
They have not. And Gory and Facade have gone in divergent directions since 2011. They are polar opposites now. Facade is very colorful. He's very vibrant. He's very lively and friendly. Gory's very dark and brooding. And these two had a very bitter rivalry in their own right in 2012 or so, culminating in a cage match that Gory won. Facade pushed off, springboard down with a dropkick on top of Trent Gibson, and Gory springs him with a splash. And pound for pound, I don't know if there's a better athlete than Gory as far as using his body as an offensive weapon in this business.
Well, that's the thing. Normally in these matches, the fraternity has the speed advantage, definitely. They're very quick, very able to change direction, to move around that ring. They may actually, speed-wise, be at the disadvantage in this match.
And the fraternity have the championships, and they're getting out of harm's way, and they may be getting out of Elizabeth.
And, Joe, you got to hand it to the fraternity. One, I don't blame them for wanting to leave Elizabeth. Two, they're the champs. They can take off. They can go party. They can have a few brewskis. This referee can't get the 10, so we're okay there. Joe, wave bye. I'm going to wave bye. Bye, guys.
See you later, pal. The Frat are taking a count out. They'll save the championships. But what a rip-off this will be for Gory and Facade. And Gory and Facade break the count. And now we got a war. Frat tried to take the coward's way out.
That's not the cowards, it's the smart way out, Joe.
Well, you know that there would just be a rematch, right? Like accomplish anything.
You know, you're a very negative. I can only imagine what you were saying up here when I was down at ringside.
Oh, well, you can go to IndyWrestling.us and check out the MP4, get the DVD. Talk all about you. Me and Shug D. Oh, no. Oh, that was an awkward landing. Gory hit not just his stomach, but I believe like his groin muscle as well. Just bounced off of that tightly enforced ring cable. And you can see how Gory's body violently hit the canvas.
And Joe, all that does there is snap. And as a man that suffered a very recent groin injury, I can tell you that makes it very, very hard to move around, to get your wits about you. It's hard to stand. I'm amazed I'm sitting here right now. I'm sitting on about 2 pounds of ice, but I'm amazed I'm sitting here.
And this is as Channing and Trent would say, a total frat move. The double team Gory.
Oh, it really is. TFM is what we call it. Fraternity. You would know about.
Who is we?
Well, Joe, I've told you before. I'm a member of the fraternity, the Tri-Chi fraternity.
How old are you?
Yep. I was born in 19-something.
Facade is trying to get in the ring here. That's only allowing the fraternity to double team behind the back of the official.
Now, Facade got to be smart. I thought referee CJ Sensation was going to fall backwards over the frat. Have you ever been to a frat party? You'd be surprised how many people you see falling over.
Bet CJ's been to one. There's a lateral press by Trent Gibson. There's a cover for 2.
I don't know. I don't think he's he doesn't pull off a total frat.
Maybe not so much. No one can pull off that solo cup necklace look like Channing Decker.
You know, at the French fashion show, that's actually going to be the new hot thing in 2017.
Go nice with those Wolfpack t-shirts. There's a cover for 2.
And you asked me how old I am.
We're being topical. A model just wore the NWO red and black shirt on the runway. Ask Calvin Couture. He told me about it.
Who wore it?
Calvin, it's a model. Calvin Couture told me about it. I thought he was your buddy.
He was. There is.
What's wrong with you right now?
I'm a little south of the border. I'm feeling the frijoles. That is how my friends south of the border would say. Didn't you say they went to Mexico? I'm trying to be topical.
I don't think anybody has said that in their lives, but okay.
I'm just lucky I got ice, water, and Doritos here to comb me over.
Why do Doritos thing? Decker is neutralizing Gory here. He's getting the ring cut off on its hypotenuse.
First of all, it's Cool Ranch. And second of all, notice the pride of the fraternity. They're not only wrestling for the IWC Tag Team Championships, which are very prestigious. You covered all the teams. But they are wrestling for fraternity brothers like them, myself, across the world, Joe. You know the countries you said, Siberia, Congo, Venezuela, all the countries that Flippin' Ain't Easy have been to. I bet they have fraternity brothers there that just look up to Channing Decker and Trent Gibson.
That's unfortunate to hear.
I look up to Channing Decker and Trent Gibson.
That doesn't surprise me at all.
You could learn a thing or two, Joe.
I see. Well, we'll see who will school who on tag team wrestling. As the fraternity have held the championships, tag team championships longer than Facade and Gory, but as far as an uninterrupted reign, Facade and Gory still have that distinction. I mentioned earlier, second most all-time, 55 weeks. Facade and Gory were on top. As you see Gibson pull Facade. Gory was there to make the tag, and Gibson's the reason he wasn't able to.
Well, see, Facade lost his cool. He should have just stayed up there, Joe.
Wouldn't you lose your cool if you got yanked off the ring?
See, I didn't see that. Maybe you saw that.
I did see that. That's why I commented about it.
Do we have different monitors?
The ring is that big thing right in front of you. You can see Gibson with a blatant choke, and again manipulating the official.
Total frat move, TFM. You know, Joe, if you think they're fun and jovial in the ring, the frat, you should see them on social media. They're always saying things and stuff, and they're just so
Oh,
fun.
no, not things and stuff. I gotta get there. Maybe at IWC Wrestling will retweet it.
Well, no, I can retweet it at 1SF Podcast. I can retweet it and tag you.
What does that even mean? Wait, it could be time for the...
So you know that French film festival that I mentioned earlier, or fashion festival? Well, that's where the Eiffel Tower.
Yeah, they play films there, apparently. 2 count.
And apparently we're NWO Wolfpack shirt. Probably one of those Kardashians. What do you want? Good friend of Calvin Couture, by the way.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Also, those girls look up to the frat as well.
Well, Trent's not even on the ring apron. I think he's going for a brewski.
Oh, Joe. You know what it's time for?
Now what?
Chug.
What's going on right now?
I'll handle this, Joe.
All right.
Chug, 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 chug. chug, chug, chug. Oh, snap.
This is a wrestling match. Tag titles are on the line here.
3, 4, 5.
You're not cool just because you drink alcohol. You're an adult. That's not social status anymore. You're not in college.
And
Double bird.
Well, that's a lot of birds, Joe. I feel like I'm in an aviary.
You forgot about somebody chanting. Gory's to his feet. And the New Age Plague. Drill's chanting Decker with the knees. You don't ever want to turn your back on Gory. This guy is almost like almost like a movie villain. You think he's down, but he has renewed life time after time.
Well, he's like the Energizer Bunny if the Energizer Bunny was evil and wanted to kill everybody. He's nonstop energy, he's nonstop violence as well. But Channing Decker right now is going to have to take those batteries out, screw the Energizer, give him Duracells, because they're not better. That's the whole point of the bunny.
Stop doing product placement. We got a tag to Trent Gibson. And here comes the Neon Ninja, Aerosol Assassin, Aerial Arsonist, 3-time Super Indy Champion Facade. Who else is called Facade match? I didn't get all the lines in. Nice round kick by the Neon Ninja. Oh, look at that. Lightning quick agility. What direction does this guy even come from?
North. Well, you know what? I'll tell you, the direction he's going to be going soon is south when he gets put down.
Facade gets the foot up. It's Facade and Gibson at the moment. Tightrope walk and the thrust kick. Facade is in his element. Could he become what I think will be a 3-time tag team champion?
10 out of 10. Watch again.
Well, the fraternity's going to have to watch here. Both guys are, I believe, taken to the air.
Hey, flipping ain't easy, but these guys make it look easy. Gory to the outside and Facade with reckless abandon. Facade did not connect like he wanted to.
Well, Joe, flipping ain't easy. It's difficult. He's determined. We just saw what happened right there.
Gory connected with Decker, though. That's neutralized Channing. And it's Facade and Gibson. Can Facade adapt? Facade can't. Facade has been he's been knocked silly.
Well, you know, I think he hit his head right there on the pavement, the gym floor. But what an advantage for the fraternity to be able to hopefully take advantage of. You know, just punch him right in the head.
Yeah, Facade may have a concussion here with the way he landed a moment ago. And Gory going to attempt to pick up the slack here. Could this be QAS? No, Gibson puts the brakes on. Gibson. Stunner. Into the QAS! We got new champions! Oh no, Decker with a save.
It was 2, Joe. It was 2. Settle down. Settle down, Joe. Settle.
I thought that was it.
You're shut up. Way too excited, Joe. It was 2.
What's wrong with you right now?
I got a trade.
The Fred almost lost. I can't deal with that on top of everything else tonight.
I'm sorry.
I forgive you.
It's our Sweet 16. Gory! There's an animalistic, demonic instinct of the New Age Plague who's ready to infect the world. Oh, Facade puts his own flavor on it.
You know, you talk about concussions. A kick from... Oh, wait a minute.
Torture rack? What is this? Gibson's trying to help out Decker, but he can't get there in time. Gory looked like a video game character. Walking up both frat members. Cover. No! The foot of Gibson was on the rope.
Oh, Joe, it's okay, Joe.
I thought that was it. Gibson was not moving his upper body. The foot was on the rope, though he missed it. It was to the far side of where we're seated.
That right there is excellent ring placement. Smart knowing where you're at, and that's why they're the IWC Tag Team Champions, Joe. We're chanting Decker.
Decker is hurt. Gibson's hurt. Facade is hurt. Wait a second. BC Steel. It's back. Buddy Moonsault. No. The alcohol in the eyes.
Good.
They've got to be burning. And there's a double team. Facade, he's blinded. He got kicked in the face. Stacked up, and the fraternity wins.
And Joe, we may be here. Oh, wait a minute.
Now
Joe.
what? What is happening?
Oh, fraternity, yes. I see. You are not champions with integrity and honor, no. So on April 8th, the Broken Hearties are coming there, and we are continuing our expedition of gold, and we will delete your tag team title reign. Brother Nero, what will be the fate of all these individuals in the ring?
Easy. They'll fade away and classify themselves as obsolete.
Obsolete!
The Broken Hearties, Broken Matt, and Brother Nero are continuing their tag team expedition to prove they're the best team in all of time and space. And I guess Vanguard 1 is going to transport the Hardys right to Meadville, Pennsylvania for Night of Superstars.
Well, clearly
Could the tag titles of IWC head to the Hardy compound in Cameron? Could Senor Benjamin be polishing the IWC tag titles? History could be made if the Broken Hardys win IWC Tag Team Gold and the fraternity have no idea what to think now. Could they be deleted?